The July 31st primary is quickly approaching, and we want to make sure you know who's who before you hit the polls. Tonight, we're introducing you to a candidate for Bibb County Commission vying for District 3. Joining me now is Mr. Mallory Jones. Mr. Jones, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
It's my pleasure.
So let's get right into it. We know that you're against two political seasoned faces here in this race, and you don't have any former political experience. What do you want voters to know about you that makes you the right choice?
Well, that I'm not a politician, Ashley. I think people are ready for people who have not been in the political field for a while, and they want somebody from the real world and the business world. So that's what I come from.
And I know that a big thing on voters' minds is consolidation. They want to know where you stand on that and how you plan to make the transition if it passes.
I'm for consolidation. We need that to put us on a level playing field so we have an opportunity to succeed in this community. So I'm for consolidation. Should I win the race, then I've won a one-year term, and then I'm prepared to run again.
You say a level playing field. What do you mean by that in terms of
Well, some people say we're in the ditch. I say we're in the ravine. We need a crane to go down here and pull us up and put us on this level playing field. And we're known as the most dysfunctional government in the state.
It's interesting that you said dysfunctional, because one of the questions I had for you as an animal rights activist was the recent controversy surrounding the Bibb County Animal Shelter. What do you think about what's going on down there right now?
Well, in all due respect to the commissioners and the CAO, Steve Layson, I think they made a mistake and they've hired the wrong person. And I don't think this Miss Biggs has a heart. And I think unnecessarily 14 animals were euthanized, killed, and shouldn't have been done.
And I know that that's a big challenge that they all face, year after year, whether it's making City Council in charge or the Bibb County Commissioners in charge. So how do you plan to rectify that for the future if elected?
Well, it's a tough job because you're juggling between saving animals and bringing animals in to protect the public. So it's a tough job. It's a juggling act, but we've had people like Van Vanderwalker there before as interim director, who I hope will become the permanent director. And he has a great relationship with all the animal rescue groups. Works very well with them, and still we have to euthanize dogs, but it's only when it's absolutely necessary. So.
And I know that some of the things about that Bibb County residents are concerned about is taxes raising and making sure that these things don't take away from our taxes. How are you going to guarantee that taxes aren't increased if elected?
Well, I can't guarantee anything. I'll hold the line on taxes. That's what I'm going to do, is hold the line on taxes. But if we look at a consolidated government versus an unconsolidated government, taxes are going up sooner if we don't consolidate. What I want to do is grow this community. And when we grow the community, we expand the tax base, and then we don't have to raise taxes. But we've got to do several things. We've got to reduce crime. We've got to improve the school system. We've got to have a government that speaks with one voice, a.k.a. consolidation.
Well, you've got a lot of good ideas there, Mr. Jones. Unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And, of course, tune in to the news tomorrow night at 6. We'll be talking to former State Representative David Lucas, who's running for State Senate District 26. Remember, you can get the most clear, accurate, and to-the-point political coverage here on 41 NBC all month long.